Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me for a 1-hour power yoga practice. My name is Tamara Maxim, and you can find my videos through YouTube or Facebook Live, and I have a whole selection of yoga videos, almost 100 for adults and for kids and all different styles of yoga. So I hope you check them out through Facebook or YouTube, and you can find it under my name, Tamara Maxim. Also, I have playlists for my yoga classes on my Spotify account under the name Tamara YVR, YVR being the airport code for Vancouver, and I'm in the greater Vancouver area. So please feel free to check those out and listen anytime you like. So I'm coming up to 100 consecutive daily free yoga classes, and I decided for the last 7 days that I would dedicate each of those practices to the 7th chakra, starting with Muladhara Chakra, Svadhisthana Chakra, and today is Manipura Chakra, the 3rd chakra, our solar plexus. So our entire practice today will be honoring that chakra and developing a practice that will be centered around that place. Manipura Chakra governs the fire element inside of you. It represents your strength, vitality, ego, willpower, stamina, inner power, where you get things done, your sense of self. And this element of fire, this is action and transformation, and it allows you to become a better version of yourself. So through this practice here on the mat, we'll light that fire and tend to it, this inner fire of personal transformation. And I'll be reading to you a little bit about the Manipura Chakra later, but what I'd like you to do, if you can, is to sit onto your shin bones like I'm sitting. And if needed, you can take a block or some cushions to help elevate yourself. And this particular shape, this Virasana variation, hero pose variation, allows us to have a lot of length in the back. And we'll begin our practice with two things. One is the Hakini Mudra, and the other is the Kapalabhati breath, the shining skull breath, but it really all focuses around Manipura. So start by bringing your palms together. Touch your thumbs at your solar plexus, so just underneath the rib cage, a little bit above the belly button. Keep all of your finger pads touching, separate your hands and fan your fingers out so your middle finger is pointing straight ahead, and you can have your pinky finger resting down just below your navel, and sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes, take a couple of deep breaths here, and allow this mudra to represent your inner fire, that fire of transformation. Offer to this fire what is not serving you. Anything that you would like to let go of, anything that you would like to surrender, whatever you need, whatever you would like to burn away, to change and transform, so that you have the space within you to be your best self. Set an intention by visualizing your best self. Let that be the intention for this practice, to burn away all of these impurities, to burn away all of these barriers, to burn away anything that's standing in your way from your best self. And dedicate this practice to those who support you to be your best. I'm sure you can think of a few people in your life. We'll open here with the sound of 3 ohms. Take a deep clearing breath in. A full breath out. 3 ohms. Inhale. And then allow your palms to come toward the third eye, thumbs touching. Recognizing the beautiful person that you are perfect and whole in every way. Releasing your palms down to your thighs, palms pressing down, roll the shoulders back, lift your chest, and we'll begin with the Kapalabhati breath. So let your belly relax. We'll do a set of 20. Take an inhale breath through your nose. Exhale breath out the mouth. And now keep the lips closed. We're going to pump the stomach in for the exhalation out the nose. So it looks like this, and you can join when you're ready. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Sigh out your mouth. And start to close the lips. Breathe in and out through your nose naturally. We'll take one more set. So exhalation is pumping the belly in. Don't worry about the inhalation. That will happen naturally. Let the breath come powerfully out your nose. So pumping the Manipura chakra to activate. Deep breath in. Sit up nice and tall, arms straight. Deep breath out. Shoulders relaxed. Breath in and begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. And sigh out your mouth. Exhale. Beautiful work. Coming off of your seat, let's make our way into downward facing. Oh, she always surprises me wherever she is. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingertips wide, pedal out your heels. Shift your hips back and up. Start to draw the belly button in toward the spine. So feel Manipura chakra. Create space around your shoulders and your neck. Lifting your sit bones up toward where the ceiling meets the wall behind you. Try to lengthen your legs now and press your heels down and toward the mat. Let your gaze come between your inner thighs. Keep drawing the belly button up and toward the spine. So feel that connection into that center, into that fire. And on your next inhale, ripple forward, high plank pose. Draw the belly in as you exhale, downward facing dog. 3 more times. Inhale, ripple forward. Draw the belly in, hips lift up, downward dog. 2 more rounds. Keep the belly strong, plank pose. Exhale, downward dog. Last time, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. And now lower your knees down. Lower your chin and chest down. Ashtangasana. Take another deep inhale here. Stay for your exhale. And then untuck the toes, tops of the feet down. Slide your chest up. Press the belly down. Lift your heart. Bhujangasana, cobra. Exhale to lower. Do it again. Shoulders back. Palms press down. Inhale. Lift your heart. Stretch the belly. Exhale to lower. Tuck your toes. Engage your legs. Draw the belly in. Stay active there. Feeling connected to that fire you're lighting. Press into your palms. High plank pose. Utthita Chaturanga Dandasana. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, lift your hips back and up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a deep inhale. Combine your toes. Bend your knees a lot. Look forward to the top of your mat. Walk, step, or hop. Keep the core strong. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Flat back, so press into your shins. Lift your chest or fingertips in front of your toes. Roll the shoulders back. Take 1 more inhale here. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to rise all the way up. Palms together, touching. Curl your tailbone towards your heels. Urdhva Hastasana, and stay standing. Hands to your heart center, Samastitihi. On your inhale breath, sweep the arms wide and up, Urdhva Hastasana. Let's move through Sun Salutation A. Exhale, fold forward, Surya Namaskar A. Honoring the light and the sun. Exhale, plant your palms, walk, step, or jump back, high plank to low plank, Chaturanga. Take an inhale breath, lifting the heart, upward facing dog or cobra. Roll over the toes. Keep the belly strong. If you like, 1 Chaturanga push-up. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Take a full deep inhale. And a full exhale. And come behind your toes, bend your knees a lot, look forward. Walk, step, or hop forward, lengthen halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale to rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. 2 more times. Exhale, fold forward. Start to find that Ujjayi breath. Slight constriction in your throat, halfway lift. Palms plant down, walk, step, or hop back, Chaturanga. Create an ocean-like sound with your breath. Stretch the belly. You feel that connection to Manipura. Now draw the belly in, Chaturanga. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 2 deep breaths. Inhale, hips pull back and up toward where the ceiling meets the wall. Exhale, heels press down. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Behind your toes, bend your knees a lot, look forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, root through the feet, arch the spine, look to your thumbs, stretch the belly. Last one here, fold forward, Uttanasana, 1 breath per movement, lengthen. Plant your palms, starting to create that fire. Take your back bend as you breathe in. Make your way back, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Come behind your toes, bend your knees a lot, look forward. Walk, step, or hop, halfway lift, lengthen. Fold to release, exhale. Inhale to rise all the way up, stay standing. Hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Step your big toes together to touch, Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, Utkatasana. Now right away, get your hips low. Draw the belly in. So you get Mula Bandha engaged, the root lock, but now Uddiyana Bandha, that Manipura chakra lock. Belly button toward the spine, lift your chest. Hug the inner knees and thighs together. Sit your hips a little lower, draw the kneecaps back. Take 1 more inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. And start to heat up right away with that. That builds fire. Lengthen halfway, look forward. Plant your palms, walk or hop back, Chaturanga. Take your back bend, lengthen the belly. Make your way back as you exhale, keeping the core strong. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Take an inhale breath, lift your right leg up to the sky. Now keeping that core engagement, right knee to right upper arm. Cross to the left, twist the belly, cross to the right, and left. 2 more times. Right, left, right, and left. Now sweep it all the way back up. Stack your hip, bend your knee, drop your foot to the left, look under your left arm. Take another inhale here. As you exhale, bring that knee forward underneath your shoulders. Step through inside of your right thumb, back heel down to rise. Little variation there in Surya Namaskar B. Warrior 1, palms touch, bend into your front knee. Take another inhale breath, reach up. As you exhale, plant your palms down, step back and lower. Take your vinyasa here. Lengthen the heart forward and up. And back you go. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Left leg lifts to the sky. We'll go to the left and right 4 times. Left and right. Left and right. This is your power. Left and right. That fire of transformation. Left and right. Now inhale, lift that leg up. Stack your hip, bend your knee, drop your foot to the right, look under your right arm. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that knee underneath your chest. Step through, back heel spins down. Virabhadrasana 1. If you can, palms together, look up. Bend your front knee, lift up a little higher. Bend deeper on your exhale. 1 more breath, reach up. As you exhale, plant your palms down, step your right foot back onto the toes. Take your vinyasa. Making your way back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Deep inhale. And a long exhale. And come high on your toes. Bend your knees a lot. Look forward. Halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale to rise. Stay standing, hands to heart center, and then get into your chair, Utkatasana. Take an inhale breath here, and as you exhale, bring hands to heart center. So Manipura chakra in the center here. Take an inhale, lengthen, twist through that center line to the right. Left elbow outside your right knee, and if you like, you can create that same idea of the mudra, Hakini mudra, pointing your thumbs toward you, fanning the fingers out and tent your hands. Take a deep inhale here, sit a little lower, draw your left hip and left knee back. Open your wings if you like for a breath. Left fingertips down, right arm up. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now come back to chair, reach your arms to the sky. Again, thinking of Manipura chakra right in the center of the belly. Inhale. As you exhale, twist to your left. Find Hakini mudra again. Point your thumbs toward you. Draw your right hip and right knee back. Twist a little deeper as you sit the hips lower. Tented fingertips to create strong hands. Here she comes again. She loves my yoga mat. Reach your left arm up, right fingertips down. Today is her 8th birthday, this little yoga dog. Deep breath in. Happy birthday, honey. Reach your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, lift your hips and fold. To get her own yoga mat one of these years. Lengthen halfway. As you exhale, plunge your palms. Try to float lightly back or step lightly back using the strong core, chaturanga. Take your back bend. Make your way back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Deep inhale and a long exhale. Now we'll add on to that upper arm bone tap. Instead of keeping the knee bent, you can try to straighten it out and maybe come into variations of Kundanyasana or even fallen triangle. So right knee to right upper arm. Stay here. Keep the core strong. Maybe bend your elbows. Maybe extend. Float it out. Kundanyasana B. Inhale, right leg up. As you exhale, cross over. Keep that twist. Maybe extend the right leg through. Sweep your left arm up. That's fallen triangle. If you have Kundanyasana A, that's a beautiful twist. Go for it. Bring your left hand back down to the mat. Sweep your right leg up. Bring your knee to your chest. Step through again, warrior one. Back heel down, palms touch. Lengthen the belly, bend into your front knee. Take an inhale here, lift up higher. As you exhale, step your left foot back and open, warrior two. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend deeper. Reverse your warrior. Take an inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, come through center, straighten your front leg. Heel toe your back foot in. Trikonasana, so moving a little faster to create more heat, more fire. Bend back into your front knee, lengthen your stance, take an inhale. Exhale, hands plant down, step back and lower. Take an inhale, lengthen, heart forward and up. Exhale, chaturanga if you like. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Left knee, left upper arm if you like. Bend your elbows, extend and float. Inhale, sweep it back up. Cross to the right, come into the twist, twist that belly. Maybe extend your left leg through, right arm reaches up, or Kundanyasana A if you have it. Inhale, right hand comes down, sweep back. Exhale, knee to chest, step through. One breath per pose here, reach up, warrior one. Take an inhale as you exhale, warrior two. Inhale and exhale, exalted warrior. Inhale, back through center, straighten your front leg, maybe shorter stance. Reach forward, exhale, Trikonasana. Take an inhale breath here. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, rise back up, warrior two. Exhale, take your vinyasa. All the way back and up. And release, downward dog. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And you'll come behind your toes. Bend your knees a lot. Maybe even walk your feet in a little closer. Walk, step, or hop. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Back to chair pose we go. This time with a twist and offering to take side crow or Kundanyasana A. Hands come to heart center. Twist to your right, left elbow outside. You can stay, you can open your wings, or bring your palms to the mat, facing forward to the top of your mat. Lean out to the right, only your right knee on your outer left arm. Bend that elbow, chaturanga. Maybe keep the knees bent, or extend straight, or maybe you find Kundanyasana A. Swing that top leg back for 3, 2, 1. Feet down, back to chair. Hands to your heart, inhale, lean forward. Exhale, twist to your left. Tent your fingertips, lower your hips. Feel free to take the other variations or bring your palms down to the mat. Fingertips facing forward, not twisting. When we twist, we tend to balance on both of our, the whole length of our hip. So we're just balancing on the outer left knee to the outer right elbow, rather than getting the left hip into it. Maybe extend, maybe swing that right leg back. Keep that fire burning. Breath in, woo, and breath out. And land back down, back to chair. Inhale, so good. Exhale and fold. Now you feel that fire. You can inhale breath to lengthen halfway. As you exhale, plant your palms, walk, step, or hop back. Take your back bend as you inhale. And as you exhale, make your way back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Step your right foot through. Come to a high lunge. So feet are hip distance apart. Back heel is lifted. Bend your front knee over your ankle. Now soften your left knee for a moment. Curl the tailbone under. Reach your arms up to the sky so you're getting more vertical in the spine. And then from there, straighten out your back leg. Rock your heel forward. Hands come to your heart center. We'll find a twist again as you lengthen. Twist to the right side. So hook your left elbow. You have some options here. You can stay. Maybe open your wings. Maybe you go for a half bind. Or maybe you can even tuck your left arm underneath your right thigh. And your fingertips can meet a full bind. So a deep twist into the belly here. Big breath in. Push your right knee more out to the right. Deep breath out. Now unwind yourself. Use your power. Come right back up. Open it up. Warrior 2. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Straighten that front leg. Heel toe your back foot in. Trikonasana. And this time we stay. Take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your nose. Your right fingertips can be on a block inside or outside of your right foot. 2 more breaths. And soften your right knee. Bring both hands to the mat or to block. Step your left foot more forward into the left. Straighten your right leg. Let's take pyramid pose, Parvottanasana. Lift your chest up. Take an inhale, draw your right hip back. As you exhale, fold forward over your right thigh. You can stay here, maybe walk your fingertips back behind you. Keep pulling your right hip back, left thigh forward, bow in. Try to straighten that front leg the best you can, back heel down if you can. Slowly start to walk your hands underneath your shoulders. You might put your left hand on a block. It can be underneath your left shoulder. It can be on top of your right foot or maybe to the outside, coming into a twisted triangle, Parita Trikonasana, revolve triangle. Right hand comes to your sacrum. Pull your right hip and right leg back. And maybe reach your right arm up. Again, a deep twist for the belly. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 3 more breaths. Draw that belly all the way in as you exhale. Stoking that fire with your breath. Last one. And bring your hands back down underneath your shoulders. Step off of your back foot and spin your hip open. Left hand to your left hip. Right hand underneath your right shoulder. Lift your chest. Press out through your left heel, toes curling back towards you. Find half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe your right palm floats. Maybe your left arm floats. Keep pressing out through your standing foot. Breathe and breathe. Beautiful. Soften into your front knee. Step all the way back. Open it up. Warrior two. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, both hands to the mat. Take a vinyasa. Making your way back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a deep full breath in. Deep full breath out. And inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Step your left foot through inside of your left thumb. Stay high in your back toes. Rise up. High crescent lunge. Ulanasana. Soften your right knee. Get a little bit more vertical. So you can feel the tailbone curling down. You draw the belly in. Nice and long in the spine. Left knee over your ankle. And then straighten out your back leg, rocking that heel forward. Feel that confidence, power to stand up. Hands to your heart center. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, you can tent your fingertips, create that feeling of Hakini Mudra. Maybe open your wings. Maybe take a half bind with your left hand behind, wrapping to the outer right thigh or right hip. Maybe you can take your right arm underneath your left thigh. Sometimes you have to help it there. Left hand spins behind. And find that bind and breathe deeply here. Creating a lot of heat in the belly, twisting out, creating a release of impurities and tension, keeping that fire of transformation active. One more breath. And now release, come all the way up, high crescent lunge, and open it up, warrior two. Take a deep inhale, and a long exhale. Inhale your front leg to straight, heel toe your back foot in. Again, Trikonasana. This time we'll stay for a few breaths. Left fingertips down, maybe to a block, inside of your left foot or outside. Try to keep hugging your outer right hip back, inner right thigh rolling open. Keep the belly strong, keep your core engaged. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. And soften your front knee, look forward, bring both hands to the mat. Step your right foot forward and slightly to the right. Right hand can be underneath. Let's take pyramid pose. Lengthen chest forward. Pull your left hip back. Bow in, fold. Feel free to walk your fingertips back, turning them to the back of your mat. And bringing your palms back underneath your shoulders. Right hand may come to a block inside your left foot, maybe on top or on the outside of your left foot. And the goal here is to try to pull your left hip back. Maybe pop your right thigh up just a little bit, right hip up to create level sacrum. And then if you like, reach your top arm up, Parvrita Trikonasana, revolve triangle. And I find the key to this posture is to hug the belly in strong. Feel Uddiyana Bandha, that abdominal lock, and pull the left hip back. Take two more deep breaths here. Maybe look up to your top thumb as you spin through the heart, spin through the neck, even the eyes. One more breath. Bring both hands back down underneath your shoulders. Soften your left knee. Step onto your left foot. Start to open up the hips. So press out through your right heel. Toes curl back toward you. Lengthen the left inner thigh. Create some activation here as you press down into your left foot and press out through your right foot. Maybe your right arm floats up. Maybe you can look up. Or maybe you lift your chest enough. Have that confidence to maybe float your left palm. Just hold for a couple of breaths. And slowly Soften into your left knee, step all the way back and rise up again, warrior two. Deep breath in, the long breath out. Inhale, both hands come to the mat. Take your vinyasa, float it out. Extra chaturanga if you like. And all the way back. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank pose. And as you exhale, slowly lower down onto your belly. Take your left palm forward, bend your right knee and reach back for the outside of your right foot with your right hand. Press into your hand and lift your chest and start to kick your right leg back, right foot back. And half Dhanurasana, Ardha Dhanurasana. Again, inhale here, kick back a little more, exhale. And now lower down again. Extend your left arm as far forward as you can. Start to kick your right foot back and up, and now lift the right thigh. And then from here, maybe you can float your left hand and your left toes. Kick into your palm and hold. Press down into Manipura Chakra and lift everything else away from the earth for 3, 2, and 1. Lower. And just make a little pillow with your hands, forehead down. Bend your knees, windshield wiper your feet side to side. Come back through center. We'll try the other side. So extend, press into your palm, lift your chest, bend your left knee, and reach back for the outside of your left foot and kick back. So the chest is lifting, the arm is lifting. You get that sense of kicking back and up. So not a lot of pressure on Manipura yet, more in the hips, the sacral area. Big breath in and breath out. And now lower down, extend your arm more forward. Start to kick your foot into your hand so your thigh lifts up. And then maybe from here you can float your right hand and your right leg and keep kicking back and up. And now Manipura Chakra down. Every thing lifting away for 3, 2, and 1. Make a little pillow, forehead down. Bend your knees, windshield wiper, side to side. Right now we'll try full Dhanurasana. So we'll take 2 sets. The first set will be sort of like what we did with half Dhanurasana. So the thighs will stay down and you'll kick the feet back and up, but you're going to lift your chest higher. The second set will lift everything up. So Manipura Chakra will be the only area of our body touching the mat. If you prefer to do this half variation we just did, then do 1 on each side. So lower your chest down, bend your knees, reach back for the outer edges of your feet, your ankles, or even your shin bones, and try to walk your knees in toward each other and point your toes straight back so you're not winging your feet out. Draw the shoulders back, keeping the thighs down on your next inhale. Start to kick back and up and let this kick pull the chest up. So again, you're more on the sacral area than Manipura Chakra. So you're 1 chakra down. Gaze can be down, straight ahead, or start to look up. Kick here for 3. Try to relax your shoulders. 2 and 1. Release. Release your hands down. Palms facing up. Turn your gaze to the right, left ear down. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, full Dhanurasana this time with the option to lift the thighs and the chest, or the other side of half Dhanurasana. Bend your knees, reach for the outer edge of your feet, your ankles, or your shins. Draw the knees and feet together, so don't let them wing out. Keep them nicely aligned. Draw the shoulders back on your inhale breath. Start to kick back and up, and at the same time rock forward and let the kick be driven from your glutes. Let the chest lift from the kick of your feet, and let yourself balance on Manipura Chakra right in the center. See if you can kick up harder, kick up higher, maybe look back, hold for 3, keep kicking for 2, lift up higher for 1, and then release. Feels so good. Release your hands, palms up, turn to the left, right ear down. 2 deep breaths here. Beautiful. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, push back and up, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and a long breath out. An option for a vinyasa here if you like, or you can stay here in downward dog for a couple extra breaths. And then look to the top of your mat, walk, step or hop. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Okay. Natrajasana, a pose dedicated to Shiva, the destroyer of obstacles. I even have it on my shirt today. Om Namah Shivaya, to call on the power of Shiva, this fire of transformation, to burn away, to remove, to destroy any obstacles in our way of accessing our own personal power. So this pose looks a lot like Ardha Dhanurasana, the half Dhanurasana pose. We'll start with our right hand out to the right, palm facing up, and don't turn your hand down. So keep the orientation of your hand, thumb back, fingers out to the side. Bend your right knee and reach from the inside this time of your ankle. So a little bit different. We're wrapping from the outside before, now the inside, and hug your knees together just like we did. Reach your left arm up to the sky. You can create Gyan Mudra if you like, knowledge and wisdom. And from here, before you start to arch forward, just kick back. So this is just like Ardha Dhanurasana, where we were floating the leg and the arm. And now that more full Dhanurasana, as you start to hinge and lift everything up, kick back and up. Roll your outer right hip down, hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back, release. Great work, step your feet together and just have a moment. Breathe in, feel that power, an amazing transformation that happens from the inside. Left palm out to the left, weight into your right foot, bend your left knee. Again, reach from the inside, so the fingers are pointing out, thumb is facing back. Squeeze the knees together, so get that beautiful alignment, right arm up. Gyan Mudra if you like, thumb and index finger, knowledge and wisdom. Take an inhale here, and before you start to hinge forward, get that initial kick. Kick back and up. You start to feel the length of the thigh, the chest, the belly, and keep kicking and keep reaching, and activating that fire within, that passion within, to exert and demonstrate, illustrate your personal power to hold and stay in this fire no matter how hot it gets. For 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back. Again, take a moment here. Om Namah Shivaya. Take an inhale, reach up to the sky, arch back, thumbs touch. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Plant your palms, walk, step or hop back. Make your way, Adho Mukha Svanasana. All the way back, downward facing dog. And lower both knees to the mat. Sit back onto your heels for a moment, forehead down. Balasana. Rest your belly. You can even separate your knees. If it feels good, bring your hands beside you. And take a couple of deep clearing breaths and bring yourself back to your intention. That visualization of yourself as your best self. Come back to your dedication. Who did you dedicate this practice to? Who supports you to be your best? And bring that with you as you roll yourself up. If you're kind of near the back of your mat, come forward, stand up onto your knees. You're probably imagining that this pose might come along here with all these back bends, Ustrasana camel pose. But tuck your back toes, keep your feet hip and knees hip distance apart. Feel free to hug a block if you like in the first setting between your inner thighs and really hug in tight. So you want activation there of the inner thighs, or a little wider setting between your ankles. Either of these settings helps to give some feedback as to drawing in and engaging through our core to hold the posture. But at the same time, once we hug in there, we want to release Manipura chakra and really let that energy flow. So hugging tight from the base. Hands to your lower back or your hips, fingers pointing down. Some people like to have the fingers up, it's fine. But relax the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Start to lift up and out of your pelvis. Keep the thighs pressing forward. Now keep that strong foundation and start to pull up from the hips. Manipura chakra stretching. Maybe arch back, maybe head back. If you like, you can circle one arm around, fingertips to your heel. Same thing other side. We'll do 2 sets. You feel the full release of the belly as if your full power was streaming from your center. Hold here 3 breaths. Keep hugging the inner thighs. Keep squeezing the hips forward. 2 breaths. Last full breath in and out. Hands back to the hips. Lift your chest. Head is last to come up. Sit down back where we started, Virasana pose. And place a hand on your heart and one hand Manipura chakra. And feel the expansiveness of your personal power. Feel the expansiveness of your best self, that fire, an inner fire of transformation. Okay, second set. If you have the practice of dropping back into Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow, feel free to give it a try. I'll demonstrate it. Another way to go deeper without doing the drop back is to put the tops of your feet down, untuck your toes, take your knees a little wider, and then same setup. If you're going for the drop back, keep your toes tucked, hands to your heart. And again, you can kind of find that same idea of Hakini Mudra, but it's more, you can even place it at your solar plexus if you like. Start to arch back, and then from there, lift the arms up. And if you're going for Ustrasana, then maybe hands come to your heels. From here, maybe arch back more, maybe drop back more, maybe all the way back. Press into your feet and lift your heart up. Step your feet slightly forward and find yourself here. Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Solar plexus pointing straight up. Wherever you are, take a few more deep breaths. And if you want, you can lower down onto your back from Urdhva Dhanurasana or walk your feet a little closer to your hands. Let the knees come forward, back through Ustrasana, hands to your heart, and we'll all lower down. Sitting back onto your heels, Virasana, deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And from this place, we'll have 2 more sets of Kapalabhati breath, the shining skull breath. Let it all go. Let this be a way to let whatever it is that you might be holding inside on a physical level, an emotional level, a psychological level, a spiritual level. It is time to get going if it's not contributing to your best self. So you can place your palms down, lift your heart, and remember the exhalation is a pump of Manipura chakra in, belly button to spine, strong exhalation through the nose. We'll try 2 sets of 20. So take an inhale breath, exhale out your mouth, seal the lips, breath in, four, 3, 2, 1, breathe in. I almost said 14, that would be a lot. And breathe out. Beautiful, take a couple breaths. All right, second set, breathe in. Sit up nice and tall, let go of anything now. This is your chance. Breathe out. Seal the lips, breathe in through the nose. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Seal the lips and come back to your breath. Slowly make your way onto your seat. Take your heels out to one side. Extend your legs fully. Paschimottanasana. Roll the flesh around your seat from side to side. Reaching your arms up to the sky. Take a full deep breath in. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward. And wherever you land, come to a halfway lift. It's okay if you're not very deep. Exhale, fold. Let's have 5 breaths. And now we're relaxing Manipura chakra. We're letting the belly soften. We're getting more length in the back line of the body. Come inward here. Cool yourself down. Slowly rolling yourself up. Bend your right knee in toward your chest and let your right knee open to the right sole of your foot inside of your left leg. You can open it a little bit more if you like. Your knee open. Face the front of your mat so a little twist again, activating that solar plexus. Reach your arms up, and as you exhale, fold. Janu Shirshasana. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Again, 5 breaths. And raise your gaze up. And step your right foot onto the mat. Have a little space, maybe about 2 fist distance between your inner thigh and your inner right foot. Marichasana A. You're going to lean forward and take your right fingertips out to the right and maybe your left hand back behind you. Or maybe you can come into a bind, wrapping your right hand behind, left hand behind. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, pull in and fold. Five breaths in total, so 3 more. Rise back up, release. Step your right foot over top of your left leg. Maybe bend your left knee for a seated twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right fingertips behind. Come close to the sacrum with your arm. Push the arm into the back to get long. Inhale, lift your left arm up, and as you exhale, twist to the right. It's final ringing out and release of Manipura chakra. Feel free to stay here. Feel free to take a variation of a bind, maybe to go a little deeper. 5 deep breaths. My next practice that I'll teach tomorrow will be focused on Anahata chakra, the heart chakra. It will be a Hatha and Yin fusion. I hope you join for that. It's at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time on Facebook Live, and then it will be on YouTube as well. And back through center, reach up, a little counter twist. And then lean back into your hands, extend your legs, give them a little shake. Bring your left knee in toward your chest. Let your left knee drop out to the left as you bring your left foot inside your right thigh. Maybe even let that left knee come further back so you get a little deeper twist toward your right thigh. Take an inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bow over. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. 5 breaths, Janu Shirshasana. Slowly start to rise back up. Step your left foot down to the mat and have a little bit of distance, maybe 2 fist distance between your thigh and your foot. Lean forward and take your left fingertips out to the left, pressing your shoulder into your knee or your shin. And from here you can stay or maybe wrap your left hand behind. Maybe right hand also comes behind. Find the bind. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold over your right leg. 5 breaths. Marichyasana A. And slowly rise back up. Release. Step your left foot over top of your right thigh. Maybe bend your right knee. Tense your left fingertips behind you and get the arm close to your back so you get nice and long. Take an inhale, lengthen your right arm up, and as you exhale, twist to your left. Just as all the twists we've been doing, try to lengthen and then twist a little deeper. Feel free to take any variations that you like here. Turning and twisting not only through Manipura Chakra, but all the way through the spine, like a barber pole. Keep wrapping around, wrapping around, wrapping around. Even the eyes are turning all the way to the left. For 3 more breaths. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, twist to the right, counter twist. Inhale, release your arms up and back. Lean into your hands, extend your legs. Give them a shake. And we'll have 2 sets here of reverse tabletop, one with the feet flat and the knees bent, and then we'll go for the full pose, Purvottanasana. So fingertips pointing towards you, roll the shoulders back, puff up your chest. Your feet are slightly in front of your knees. Take an inhale breath, lift your hips up and press the thighs up toward the ceiling. Try to lengthen the front body, knees pressing forward, maybe drop the head back. Hold here for 3 breaths. And slowly lower down and just take a moment to wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a squeeze. Now we'll go for the full pose. Feel free to keep your knees bent if you like. Lean back into your hands again, fingertips pointing toward you. You can try straightening your legs, and the idea is to get the whole sole of the foot down with your legs straight. So sometimes you need to start with your knees slightly bent, squeeze the shoulders, or start with your legs straight. And your inhale breath, start to lift the hips up and press your toes down toward the mat as you lift up through the hips. Maybe look back. Hold here for 3 breaths. Keep squeezing the hips up. Press the tops of the feet down. Slowly lower back down. Again, one last hug. Wrap your arms around yourself. Make your way toward the top of your mat with your feet and your hips. Take an inhale, lengthen your arms forward. And as you exhale, slowly lower down onto your back. Hug your knees in toward your chest. Release your feet to the floor. A couple more back bends here. This time, working into Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow. Bringing your arms beside your body. We'll start with a little bridge pose and then second set, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Make sure your feet are not any wider than your hips. Engage the inner thighs so they're not touching, but they're hugging in toward each other. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And on your inhale breath, start to lift the hips up. You feel the lengthening of Manipura Chakra. Squeeze your hands together, right to the webbing if you like. Knuckles toward the heels, heart lifting. And feel the knees moving forward. Feel the belly lifting toward the ceiling. Chest and chin close but not touching. Big breath in. A big breath out. Now release your hands. Take one more inhale. Lift up a little higher. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale. Slowly release. Let your feet come together. Knees out wide. Place one hand onto your heart and one just above your belly. Manipura Chakra. Feel that connection between your heart and your power center. It's hard to feel powerful when we don't love ourselves. So send some love to yourself here from your heart right into your center. Close your knees together. Step your feet again underneath your knees, arms beside you. You can stay here for a little bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana, or press your palms up to the ceiling. Bring your hands beside your ears, fingertips pointing toward your shoulders. And when you're ready, everyone start to lift your hips up. You can interlace your hands under your lower back for the little bridge pose, or press into your hands, come onto the crown of your head. Maybe widen the foundation of your hands, and then press all the way up. Maybe even walk your feet a little closer. Let the head drop down so you have this idea of looking toward your heels. And this will help to really open up Manipura. This actually opens up all of the chakras if you're in Urdhva Dhanurasana. Crown of the head, through the third eye, the throat, through the heart, through the belly, the sacrum, and the tailbone. Take one more breath, whichever pose you're in. Lift up a little higher and come down slowly. Come onto the crown of your head lightly first from Urdhva Dhanurasana, chin to chest, and slowly come through bridge, releasing your hands if they were interlaced, and come all the way down onto your back. And again, bring the soles of your feet together, knees out wide. One hand onto Manipura, the other hand Anahata. Close your eyes, take a few breaths. Manipura governs your personal power, confidence, assertiveness, and will. This chakra is all about power. It empowers the rest of your body, and it relates to your right use of power and will. The solar plexus chakra creates your uniqueness and enables you to transform through your will and personal power. A bright and clear solar plexus chakra helps you wield your overall personal power in the world. So visualize right now, if you can, this beautiful yellow color emanating from your solar plexus. That's the color of Manipura chakra, and visualize it beautiful and bright, clear. When in balance, this chakra emanates autonomy, self-esteem, confidence, and free will. It helps you to be self-assured and independent in the world. It is meant to facilitate your meeting your own needs for validation and freedom, so not getting your needs met by someone else. All people desire to feel sovereign and catalyzing to their own world. Because of these needs, it is a natural human urge to strengthen the solar plexus chakra. As you know from this practice, combustion, fire, is the solar plexus chakra most influential force. It is the essence of transformation and power. It is the flame of metamorphosis. This chakra supplies your vim and vigor. It powers you up and fuels your actions in the world. It's essential to accomplishing things that need a lot of dynamic energy. Your personal power is intrinsically important in your life. Ideally, your body will feel powerful and capable, and your sense of self will be strong and healthy. This feeling stems from the energy of your solar plexus chakra. Power and balance in this chakra paves the way for a life of success and results. Hope you're feeling connected to those words, that sense of power in your own self. And from here, close your knees together. Hug them into your chest. Open up your arms in a cactus or T shape, and we'll have one final twist. Jog your hips a little bit to the left, bring your knees to the right. If you'd rather take a deeper twist, you can. 5 breaths, gaze turning to the left, right palm on top of left thigh. Final release, this final rinse, this final burn of impurities and toxins, the thoughts, the images, the things that we take in and things that we hold on to that are not good for us, they're not conducive to becoming our best self. Let them go. Bring your gaze back through center. Use your palms to support you, to lift the knees into center as you jog your hips to the right, knees to the left. Same setup. Gazing to the right side. 5 deep breaths. Or another variation if you took a different twist. As you're ready, your gaze comes back through center. Lower your hands to support yourself to come back into the middle. Hug your knees towards your heart. And if you let, I'm going to take any last posture here that feels good for you. Any last shape. And then make your way into Shavasana, the final rest. Hopefully you'll join in for the rest of the chakras the next few days together here on our mats, working through all these levels, these beautiful levels of the subtle body, the inner workings of our body and our mind. As you settle into Shavasana, I'll close this practice with the chant of 3 ohms. Feel free to join if you like. Feel free to dedicate 1 ohm to yourself, 1 ohm to the people in your life that support you to be your best self, and 1 ohm for the whole world. May the whole world know how powerful you are. Take a deep clearing breath in and a full breath out. To begin, inhale. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. Namaste.